The board and also myself and Oskar, we have been here for a few days already, and we've seen LBG Wrocław prepare for this event. I want you to know that they have been working extremely hard on this. And it's also easy to forget that 1 year ago at GA Tallinn, there was no host for this GA yet, which means that LBG Wrocław stepped up when best really needed them, and they basically possible to them during this event. The rest of the day. So first we're going to have the schedule of the day, presentation by Oskar, and then some voting things. Oskar, you have the floor.
So, schedule of day one. I know it looks a bit confusing, but let's clear it right up. So we had opening session until now, and then we are going to have a get to know your binder session, so you can figure out what that big chunk of that tree is in front of you. Then we have coffee break, and then after coffee break, we are going to have a block related to commissions, where we are going to learn about what the board has been doing, how the finances of BEST look like, and then you are going to break into smaller groups and discuss each of these. Then after lunch, there's going to be a presentation from Zurich, then the financial statements from the Caravel, a block about project regulations, and then a presentation about GA 2018. And then we're going to finalize with legal status of LBGs, best brands book, and department R presentations, first round. And then after coffee break, we're going to have some more presentations on health indicators, external relations, and then we're going to get to know our partner NGOs. And then we are going to do EBEC, Best Career Center project, and then we're going to see how it is to be in the board. Now, when I first came to a GA in GA France 2012, and I saw the schedule, I was super confused, and I didn't actually know what to do about this event. And as Yaya mentioned, it's a very common thing to actually look at GA Pass without actually being engaged properly with it, just because it's so hard to figure out where to start. So we figured to give you kind of an inspiration to find your way throughout this GA. So for today, I would like you to think about this question. What do you want to get out of this event? Think about it, ask in the coffee break, ask the people around you, and start a discussion on this topic. Find out what you want to get out of this event and what you want to bring home to your LBG. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Oskar. Now, the ultimate purpose of this GA is, of course, to have the voting on the last day and to have some decisions to take home to your LBGs and to the rest of BEST. And the next presentations are going to be by Denise to figure out how all of that works. So first of all, the voting introduction presentation. Please welcome Denise.
So, hello again. Oh, no. Okay. You will be hearing some presentations from me today. First one is about voting introduction. So we will see how you can vote and how you can change a proposal. So, no? Okay. So, we have voting defined in regulations, so you can see the relevant articles in statutes, Articles 16 and 17, and also in internal regulations, Articles 7, 8, and 9. They are also Okay, internal regulations are printed. You can find them in your binders. But yeah, we will come to that later. Also, we have J handbook. You can find it in your binders for sure. And there also all the voting process is explained. So in J Wrocław, how we will do the voting is it will happen on sixth working day. It will be both paper voting and electronic voting. We will first tackle some part of paper voting. We will continue with electronic voting, which I will explain later on, before the voting itself. And then we will continue with a bit more paper voting for both elections. So, what are the voting rights? Only the full member LBGs have voting rights. They have one voting right per member. I mean, one vote per full member. So each LBG has one voting right. And at any time, you can ask for secret ballot. Secret ballot means that you don't want the results to be public. And don't worry, there is no possibility of them being seen by anyone if it's secret ballot. And after each voting, you will have chance to register your votes. Registering a vote means that if it's not a secret ballot, you can do it. It means that you want to share your opinion about the proposal and why you voted on that specific way, if you want to make a comment on it. This is your chance to do it. And all these comments will be written in the minutes of the GA. Secret ballots, anyone can ask for a secret ballot. As I said, there will be a flip chart, so you can look for it. And if a proposal is voted by secret ballot, if it's a secret ballot, there will be no comments registered because we will not know who voted for what. And the deadline for proposing for secret ballot is 30th of April and at 10 local time. After that, I will take the flip chart away and you will not be able to add anything. Quorum for voting, it's the condition for us and for our proposals to be valid, to be voted. And it's a number based on our full number of full members, which is 40. Normally it's only half. It's unless it's defined differently in internal regulations or different financial document, in different official documents. You can see the quorums in defined in EIP. We will inform you about it, but usually it's 46. Okay, there are different voting options. One of them is withdrawal. Withdrawal means that you don't want to participate in that specific voting round. So it will be same as if you never come to this GA and vote on a specific proposal. Before each voting round, if it's a paper, we will ask you if you want to withdraw. If it's a VIP, you will have a different option to choose withdrawal. Besides that, you have 3 voting options. If you are in favor, you will vote yes. If you are against that proposal, you will vote no. And if you want to abstain, you will just basically vote blank. So what does blank means? Blank means that you don't have an opinion about that proposal, so you want others to decide on that specific proposal. If this is the case for you, you will just vote blank, and you will let the rest of the organization decide on that specific topic. If you want to change a proposal, if you already saw any mistakes or something, or you want to improve it, ask boardies for help. We will be here on the board table at each last coffee break. One boardie will be there, so they will help you to do the changes. But what changes you can do? One of the changes that you can have is you can submit amendments. Amendments are serving for changing clarifying the proposal, and you can fix typos or you can rephrase some sentences. If you want to have amendments, the concept of the proposal should be not altered. It shouldn't be changed. And you can also submit it till 30th of April, again till 10. Also, we can have some counter proposals. Counter proposals are different. Why? Because in this case, you are changing the concept of the original proposal. And these will be voted on paper because there will be different options on the same topic. The deadline is the same. So if you want to submit another proposal, you will ask for the template to me, or you can find it on PA. But again, please approach bodies to see which cluster your change fits. And then we will guide you, and we will help you with the change that you would like to submit. And we have voting agenda. It will be also printed and given to you after it's finalized, because it might change during the event because of the change concepts that you might apply. And then we will approve proposals and counter proposals before we proceed with the voting. And this is a summary for you. You can assign something. You can ask for secret ballots. You can have some amendments, or you can have some counter proposals. And all of them should be submitted by 30th of April at 10 p.m. local time. And if you need vote delegation, if you will not be able to stay till the end of GA, and if you want to delegate your vote, or if you already received a vote delegation, please find me at board table ASAP, because you need to sign some papers for it, and we can handle that easily. Any questions?
We have one question from LBG Budapest.
Hi, I'm Balázs from Budapest, and my question is that you said the agenda for proposal voting will be like we voting for proposals, and then we counter propose for the counter proposals, right? And what if there's a counter proposal for a specific proposal, and that proposal gets accepted, and after that the counter proposal also gets accepted? What happens then? Or maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Yeah, okay, so what if a proposal gets accepted and there's also a counter proposal for that proposal and that gets accepted too?
As I said, counter proposals will be voted on paper. So it's, there is proposal 1 and there is a counter proposal to proposal 1. We will vote for both options on paper. It's just like selecting GM hosts, because you can follow only one approach on the same topic. You can go different ways at the same time. That's why you will have to choose one of the options. Is it clear? Yeah. Any more questions?
No, then let us thank Denise. 1, 2, 3. And we will be moving forward to another presentation by Denise, which is Get to Know Your Binder.
Again, me, yay. So now we will be checking our binders. Those blocks are in front of you, are now important.
Sorry, Denise, we have a technical from Valladolid.
Hi, Carla, Valladolid. Can you switch off this? Because it's cold, not warm.
Yes, I think many other people behind the heating systems share your opinion, so we will be looking at this in a coffee break with the organizers. Thank you.
Okay, so now we will be taking a look at your binders. We will see if you are missing any documents or what you can find inside. If there are any missing documents, please note them down somewhere, and we will get in touch with organizers to provide you all of them. So, first of all, you will have 4 chapters. You will find some booklets and useful documents for you. Then you will have pre-materials, reports, and proposals. The useful documents are, we have 4 of them. You have GA Welcome booklets, GA Handbook for LBG Delegates. If you haven't read it, please read it, because it contains a lot of important information about GA. Also, there is this handbook for baby and observer groups. Please take a look at it again. It will be really helpful for you to follow the GA in a better way. And we have GA 2018 Organizer's Handbook. This is the handbook, basically explains what you need to take into account when you are organizing a general meeting. And then we have some pre-materials. Your schedules are in the first page of your binders. This is the latest version that we have. We are following it now. However, if there are any changes, we will just inform you during the plenary days, so you can just follow it now. The one you have on your name tags is not that correct, so please keep it in mind. And after that, as I said, there will be voting agenda. However, it will not be finalized before we know about the counter proposals or amendments, so we will, you will receive it later. And we have best budget explanation for the next year, 2016-2018. This is a document that explains you what budgets and categories means and how you can understand the budget. And we have two iterations of budget. One is with CSO proposal, if it's accepted, and the second one is without CSO. So if it's not accepted, how the budget will look like. After that, you have project regulations. This is a little document that explains the project regulations. We have application letter and the action plan of OBG Groningen. They are running for paper membership, so these documents are important for you. And then we have PR strategy, best brands book, and external events definition documents. These three will also have proposals, so these parameters are related to those proposals. Please take a look at them. Also, we have CSO report and CSO draft budget. This is a topic also we will vote upon, and all the important information is here. And also, we have outcomes of the fee policy survey. This is the survey we had, and then our proposal also has some information from that survey as well. And also we have this, we had a discussion in the mailing list, and we also put it in the binder. It's about travel reimbursements for the final round of EBAC. Please read it because it's also important for the proposal. And we have the updated version of EBAC handbook. If the proposals are accepted, you will see how it will look like. You can find it there. And after that, we have several reports. The first and second and the 28th report are board reports. One of them is annual action report, the second one is annual financial, and one is coming from the previous board, Caravel. This is also important for them, so please take a look. And we have department reports. There are 10 of them, from report 3 to report 12. This PM 17 policy status report is missing, R13. So just FYI, because they didn't submit it on time. They didn't submit it at all yet. After that, we have some membership reports from R14 till R17. They are also important for you to check before you vote on the cases. And we have different project reports from R18 to R27. They are not going to be voted upon, but they are for the KM purposes there, so please take a look and also ask your questions during their presentations. And what about proposals? We have in total 41 proposals, so keep this number in mind to check if you have all of them in your binder. Till 14, till proposal 14, it's all about approving reports, both board and the department ones. And we have P3 and P4, which are about budgets for two different iterations. And then from P15 till P21, we have these membership cases. And after that, we have CSO proposal, and the removing branding inconsistencies from Vivaldi handbook proposal. This is related to the best brands book proposal. Then we have fee policy of courses and EOEs proposal, and then we have several RIA proposals. In total, they are 9. So from P25 till P27, and P34 till P38, and P41. You can check the numbers because they are quite a lot. Also, we have this proposal to regulate the number of attendants to EOEs, which is P28. And then we have EBAC proposals, 2 of them, P29 and P30. And P31 is introducing executive RIA. Also, a few of them left. So we have 2 document approval proposals with P32 and P33 for best brands book and PR strategy. We have P39, which is important for the previous board, which is financial statements of 2016-2018. And we will also have this proposal to approve project regulations. Almost these proposals are super related to pre-materials, so please read them and take a look at them together. What's more you can find in your binders? You can find membership selection tools for each membership case. They are here for you to take objective decisions. So please, after you listen the presentations of each membership case, fill it up and try to assess how you will decide on the cases.